Hey guys, my name is Ben O'Neill and I'm an Irish videographer and photographer. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips on how I improved my product videography and photography. So tip number 1 is going to be to make sure you're lighting your product correctly. I'm using cans of Red Bull for this video. I'm going to be using the green screen with the blue can, and then I'm going to be using the blue piece of cardboard I have up there with the green can. In my situation with the silver and blue can, I'm putting one light above it and one light to the side, slightly behind the can. I'm using the light above the can opposed to the light coming in from the front, because when I light the can from the front I was getting crazy reflections because of the silver. So I'm lighting above, as this kind of gets rid of all those reflections that I don't want. And also a reason I'm using the light to the side of the can, slightly behind it, is it just makes the can pop a bit more and it illuminates the side and the corners, just to make sure the can isn't looking flat on the background. Now straight on to tip number 2. If you're using a can or a bottle for a mock or spec commercial, you can use a random spray bottle like the one I'm using and just fill it up with water. It works perfect. A lot of professionals use glycerin mixed in with water, and that just makes sure that the water droplets don't fall off the can as quick, they stay there. And if you spray full glycerin on your can or your bottle, the water droplets will literally stay there all day, so that saves you a lot of time. With my little spray bottle of water, since it was just water with no glycerin mixed in, I had to spray it every minute or two. But if you don't have glycerin, just use water. It really makes no difference. I just find spraying the can or bottle makes it look a whole lot more realistic, and a lot of the time you can see the water droplets move down the can, so it just makes it look a whole lot more professional and less amateur. Tip number 3 is, if you're using a green screen, don't have your product too close to the actual green screen. You want as much space as possible in between the product and the green screen. And the reason we want so much space is because we don't want any of the green reflection to spill onto our product. We want as much separation from the green screen and the product as possible, because if you don't have that separation and you do get some green reflections onto your product, it can be kind of hard to key out in post-production, and it can cause a lot of problems. Tip number 4 is to shoot in a high frame rate so you can slow down your footage in post. If you shoot in 24 frames per second, you won't be able to slow the footage down, which will usually make your footage look shaky. We're shooting a product commercial, so we want it looking as smooth as it possibly can. We don't want any unnatural shakes or bumps in our footage. So shoot in 50 FPS or 100 FPS if you can, and then even if you do have a shaky hand or shaky footage, you can slow it down and take those shakes out. Throw a stabilizer on it and it will be looking a lot better. And now last but not least, get as many shots as possible. Get different angles of the can, get different speeds of the can rotating. I always find I make the coolest videos when I just kind of forget about everything I've seen on YouTube or everything I want to make and just try something completely new. I know this video is super basic, I didn't do anything complicated, but I'm happy with the end video and I think I did a pretty good job. If you did enjoy this video or get any tips from it, please leave a like and comment, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot more videos like this, and if you want to see how I edited this in Final Cut Pro, just leave a comment below and that could be next week's video. I hope everyone has a lovely week, a lovely weekend. I will see you guys next week.